Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to a brand new Pokemon Wi-Fi live battle with fans. Today we're playing with one of my fans who I met over on the Pokemon Region 1 server of Craft Battle Duty, aka Lachlan, and his name is Maveriqk. We're going to be having hopefully it's going to be a good match. This is going to be a good match. We're going to see how well we do. I've sent the request now, just waiting for him to accept. It's going to be interesting. I want to see what we're going to do today. I've put together a team, just based off just everything. So he's going to be bringing. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what he's going to be bringing. It's going to be interesting to see. We've got Skype open at the side, so I'm going to be able to communicate with them throughout the battle if needs be. And we're going to see how well we play today. What's he bringing? So he's bringing the Infernape, the Rampados, the Torterra, the Electivire, the Luxray, and the Staraptor. So all Gen 4. So he's got all Gen 4, which is interesting. And a lot of weaknesses to Earthquakes. Luckily for him, I haven't got an Earthquaker. So I'm bringing my Whimsicott, my Cofagrigus, the Megapidgeot, the Quillfish, the Crobat, and the Arcanine. So I'm probably going to start off with my Cofagrigus. I'm going to start with Cofagrigus. And then we'll go from there. We'll start with the Cofagrigus, because if he goes into, well, pretty much everything there can get burnt. Cofagrigus has got some bulk behind him too. So if they do want to try anything, he's probably going to use hard-hitting moves. That is quite a powerful team. A very, very powerful team. So let's have a look. Here we go. Good luck to you, Maveriqk. Let's see how well we do. Let's see how well we do. So he's starting off with his Luxray. Okay. So I'm going to start with Cofagrigus. So he's going to get an Intimidate. Intimidate doesn't matter on Cofagrigus, which is also why I sent him out. Because he's not a physical attacker. So I'm going to start off with I'm going to knock off whatever high-held item he's got. He's going for Charge. So he's got a power up for a Thunderbolt. You don't take Thunderbolts too well. So you can catch this knockoff. That is going to knock off his Razor Fang. Interesting. I'm going to go for a Protect. I want to see, does he go for another Charge, or does he try firing off that Thunderbolt? He's going to set up another Charge. Okay, so that's going to boost his special defense even. See, that boost special defense. That just said defense, did it not? Okay, so I'm going to set up a burn. I'm going to get the burn off. Oh, sneaky. Tank it. You should be able to eat that up. Yeah, he did. So you now get the ability Mummy, sorry. So that was one problem with him hitting us there. You can catch this. Let's have a look. So we're going to get the burn off. He's going to take residual damage from that. That is going to cut his attack in half. And that may force him out into a switch. He probably is going to switch here, but I'm just going to fire off a Shadow Ball. Wild Charge. Risky. The defense is real. He's going to take a little bit of recoil damage from that. He can have this Shadow Ball. That charge is going to reduce how much that damage is going to do. Leftovers is going to kick in. Not too bad. Luxray's going to get hurt by Burn. And, yeah. So, we're going to get absolutely nowhere here if I stay in. I could switch out and go straight in to Arcanine, get another Intimidate off, forcing him out into a switch. Because he's going to be doing next to no damage if I get an Intimidate off on him as well. So, in fact, I'm going to stay in. I'm going to stay in, and I'm going to see if he stays in or if he continues to... If he goes to switch. He's going to go for another crunch. He's going to do absolutely nothing. It's going to do nothing because of the burn. That cuts your attack in half. This Lux Ray is going to continue to stay out. I'm trying to get a special defense drop here. Because it was using charge, it increased his special defense, which was very, very clever to do. But the burn is doing the damage that we need it to. So I'm going to use Protect. We're going to save ourselves. We're going to let the burn do the damage here. Let the burn kick in the damage. We're going to get some health back. So rude. Very rude. How well are we going to do? We're going to let the burn keep kicking in here. I am getting the health back from the leftovers, so I could try and go for another Protect. I could go for another Protect and try and get the double Protect off, but it's fine. As long as he doesn't get a crit with that, we should be fine. So this should be enough to finish him off. That'll take him down, and then the burn will finish him off. So that is one down. That's his Lux Ray gone. So, sorry Lux Ray. Sorry Lux Ray, but there's the Lux Ray gone. One Intimidator down off the team. I have 2 in reserve of my own Intimidate. This Cofagrigus is a very, very good wall. So I wonder what he's going to go out into next. What is he going to go into next? That is a question I am debating. Maybe the Infernape. Interesting. So I can't burn this. I could Protect and see what it's going to go for. And then I'm going to go for Protect. I'm going to bait and see what it's going to do to us. What is he going to do? Flare Blitz. Okay. So he's going to go for one of those fast fire, well, those major fire hit, is he? I'm going to switch and I'm going to go out into Arcanine. Because I get the Intimidate drop off and it's also resisted. And we get the Intimidate. So the Intimidate will kick in. He gets the Intimidate drop and also if he uses Flare Blitz, which it does, it should do next to nothing. Because fire resists fire, I believe. So, that does pretty much nothing. He is holding the leftovers. Oh, the Shell Bell. Okay, so he's got a Shell Bell. We could go for an Extreme Speed here. Flare Blitz won't do too much. Wild Charge will take too much recoil. Let's go with an Extreme Speed. He's going to go for the switch. Okay. Electivire. Please don't get static, or is it a motor drive? That did a lot. We are life orbed, so that was pretty much expected. I'm sorry to be taking out Electivire. I love Electivire. Ah dear. Let's just finish it off with another E-Speed. We may as well just... I'm taking out the Electivire. It's my second favourite Pokemon. Ugh. It's like taking out your mascot. He's my powerhouse mascot. Oh dear. The comments on Skype are hilarious. So we've got the Rampardos, which has a Mold Breaker. I could straight up go for close combat and then switch out. I'm going to do it. This should be enable. Yeah, enough to knock him out. Yeah. Close combat. You're very shocked in Skype right now. Close combat Arcanine. It is a common set. But, I mean, he is very new to competitive battling. He did want to challenge me anyway. So, I did accept his challenge. We are at a minus attack here. So, I might switch out. I might switch out, go back in. Let's go out to... Should we go out to... I'm going to go to Pidgeot. Let's go out to Pidgeot. He's probably... Is he going to go for the Flare Blitz, though? He's going for the close combat. Are we going to be able to take that? We're not. I didn't think we would. It's a crit. I wonder if that crit mattered. I don't think it would have. Because you are part normal, so it's a neutral hit. Which is, it's fine. Let's go into Quillfish. Quillfish will get an Intimidate drop off, which is fine. Let's go with a T-Wave. Thunder Punch. Okay, so that was predicted. Can you? You should be able to eat that up. Yeah, it does. You can have a T-Wave. So that will slow down the Infernape. So that is one good thing about this. The Infernape is now slowed down. We're going to just go straight. We could set up a Spikes, but there's no point at this point. So let's go. Oh, we're switching. Switching. Okay, so that was a good switch. I'm going to get Waterfall off anyway. So neutral hit, because he's part ground type 2. Which is not too bad. Unfortunately, at this point, we are at a disadvantage. So I am going to switch out into my Crobat. Because I'm predicting an Earthquake here. I am predicting an Earthquake here. There is the Crobat. Earthquake did, in fact, come out. Which was a good prediction on my part. Let's go with a Cross Poison. I could have gone Brave Bird, predicting him to go back out into his... Oh, he didn't. Okay, that's fine. You can take this Cross Poison. It's not super effective, I know. But the ground is resisted by the... The ground is resisted by flying anyway, I think. Does ground resist? I can't remember if it does. We are banded, so I can't use anything other than Cross Poison. So we will take this out right here. There won't be any point into keeping this at this point. I could have set up Spikes before, and that could have, you know, done the damage enough to finish this thing off when it first came out. But we don't need... It's not a problem. That's going to take out the Torterra. That's a crit. Crit didn't matter. It would have mattered the turn before. So we are going into the Infernape. Let's see. So we got the Infernape. I can't actually use anything because I'm choice banded. So I'm going to stick with the Cross Poison. That actually did a lot. Oh, full Para Hacks. I'm so glad I used the Paralysis before. Let's go for another Cross Poison. It's quite a powerful team that he brought today. I think that Arcanine threw him. Let's have a look. Let's just finish off the Infernape right there. Goodbye, Infernape. I like Infernape too. I like Infernape as well. Crobat's just chilling here. So we have got the Staraptor, which has got the Intimidate here, so he's probably going to go for the Brave Bird. I'm just going to stick with Cross Poison at this point. I could switch out, but at this point, there's no real point. The Brave Bird is going to come out. How much damage is this going to do to us? Yeah, that does in fact take out the Crobat, which ain't a problem. We have plenty of Pokemon in reserve. That does take him under half. That does take him under half. I really want to finish it off with Whimsicott. I do really want to use Whimsicott. I haven't used Whimsicott today, but it's super effective on me, so there would be really no need. Let's go into Cofagrigus. Let's have a look. Cofagrigus is here. Let's go with the knockoff. Going to go for Roost. You lose your flying type advantage there. So you're a pure normal type there. for this hit. So I'm hitting a pure normal type. There's no flying, so we got rid of the Razor Claw. I could burn it. Just extra insult injury. So it is brave. I should have burnt it first, actually. This wouldn't have done as much damage as it's going to. But it's perfectly fine. You took that like a champ. So there's no more Intimidate for you, even though it's your last Pokemon. So you won't get it off on anything else. You're going to take some recall damage. I'm going to burn you. You're going to do next to no damage to me next turn. Because burn does in fact cut your health. Cuts your attack in half. I could let the burn damage accumulate. I could let the burn damage accumulate at this point. So I'm going to protect. Protect, let the burn damage accumulate. And the Brave Bird is not going to hit because I've used the Protect. I'm hoping to get enough health back to live another one. I should be able to live another Brave Bird at this point. That's going to do the damage. And then this turn, he shouldn't be able to kill me here. He shouldn't be able to kill me at this point. At this range, because if his attack's slashed in half... I call for vengeance, he says. Let's see. He's gonna roost. Okay. So he's allowing me to get me some more health back as well. So I'm gonna knock off again. Which means I can protect again this turn. Which I would assume he's predicting. The burn's gonna do its damage. And let's just add insult to injury and go for protect again. The protect is really gonna. He's gonna keep. Okay, so he did predict I would go for protect again. I could have gone for another knockoff. He's trying to keep in it, but he's allowing me to get health back too. He is allowing me to get the health back. I could switch out. I could go into something else and finish this Staraptor off. But at this point, there's no real need. So the Brave Bird is going to come in. The Brave Bird is going to come in. It's going to not kill me. There we go, because his attack is halved. The recoil is going to hurt him more than it's hurting me, really. I'm going to get some health back with leftovers, and he's going to take the burn damage also. So there's not much. He's in a real predicament here. All he can do is keep roosting. I need to predict when he's next going to roost. I do need to protect when he... I need to predict when he's going to roost next. Let's see. Just going to keep knocking off here. He is going to roost next turn. My guess is going to roost. So I will switch. Hopefully he's going to roost. He's going to have to roost this turn. So I'm going to switch out. I'll go in to... I'm going to go into Whimsicott. I want Whimsicott to actually do some damage. Let's see. So Whimsicott's going to come out. Hopefully he's going to roost. He is going to roost. I wanted to bring the Whimsicott out. I haven't used it yet. And I wanted to bring it out and actually showcase it for everyone. So Whimsicott could potentially just get knocked out right here. Is this my timid one? I've got two Whimsicotts. I've got a timid set. This is my timid set. So if I land a Hurricane, this will be interesting. I do outspeed. Hurricane missed. Brave Bird is going to take me out. Because this isn't a bulky set. It's a... So that's fine. I was hoping that Hurricane would land. I wanted to, you know, let Whimsicott get in the battle. Yeah. So let's go into Arcanine. Let's just finish up the battle right here. Let's get this battle wrapped up. I just wanted to use Whimsicott. Let's see. Let's just finish it off with Wild Charge. I could Extreme Speed, but I want to use Wild Charge, because why not? Because why not? The crazy ARCANINE. He didn't like this ARCANINE, unfortunately. So let's have a see. What is he going to do? I could extreme speed and just... I want to see close combat. So he's lowering his defense to hit me there. So this is a guaranteed knockout. It was a guaranteed knockout anyway. Here's a wild charge. That is going to take out the Staraptor. I'm probably going to take a lot of damage myself. But that was a very, very good match. GG to you, Maveriqk. Thank you very much for coming out to see this match. Thank you for being my opponent, and I do appreciate it. But for now, if you did enjoy and you do want a chance of challenging me yourself, please let me know in the comment section below. Drop me your friend code. I will respond to your comment, and we'll arrange a time to have a battle. But hopefully you've enjoyed. Have a wonderful and safe day. I'll see you guys all next time.